Del Toro. Reasonable rates.
I came to you.
And you shouldn't have.
You know how hard it was for me to show up on your doorstep? I need this handled fast, discreetly. As someone who brings something extra to the table, in case it gets rough.
Looks like it already got rough. Start at the beginning.
His name is Antoine Greer. We got a detour on the chart. Disappeared a week ago.
And you want to find him because?
His sister's worried about him. Her name's Serena.
Keep the money, I owe you a favor.
Didn't ask for a favor.
Text me any information you have on Antoine. Phone number, address.
Look at his face already. He's not there.
I'll take another look.
Tonight?
First thing tomorrow.
I don't believe it. I actually got the stream back up and running in record time. Well, let's see if my air blowing worked.
This is a booty call. I like your chances. It's from Garth. Yeah, I know. Look, I still don't have any dirt on your ex. I think you're gonna have to accept that maybe she's clean. Keep looking. That isn't why I'm calling. I just picked up a message from the prison infirmary. Coach Slotman was attacked. God damn it. Hey, was it Kilgrave? Doesn't appear to be. Wait, you're leaving? Not a lot I can do. Hope refuses to accuse her attacker. No one saw anything. Bullshit. Of course it's bullshit. Which is why I bribed a guard. He was not cheap. You know who did it. This case is getting very expensive, Jessica. Name. Word has it, the attacker's name is Sissy Garcia.
I don't believe it.
Ha! I need to target something first.
I think this is what they call a conundrum. Turkeys or sun chips. Whatever problem you have with Host Rodman ends now if I take your hand home with me. Oh, bingo, look, that wasn't no beef. That was services rendered. What is that supposed to mean? I want an effing town. Bullshit. She paid me for it. $50 and a pack of smokes. Oh. Bitch, be careful messing with my digits. I got ladies to satisfy. sissy. With my money, I take you out. $50 and a pack of smokes.
Not to kill me.
Then what? Are you punishing yourself? You can't pay penance for something you didn't do.
I'm not. I'm pregnant. Still. I can feel it growing like a tumor.
They have a doctor on call here.
2 months. That's as soon as the doctor can get to me.
Hogarth, we'll get the appointment moved up.
No, I'm not waiting. Every second it's there. I get ripped. My parents are shot. Again and again. Yours are parents. I want to live. I want to have children. I want to give life to this baby.
Not that big. Uh-oh. I just realized I hope I saw my Discord server.
Luke, what the hell?
Why don't you say tomorrow first thing?
I had to deal with something.
More important than a paying customer?
Life and death, actually.
Figured you're blowing me off.
I wouldn't just bail on you.
You've done it before. What the hell I'm looking for?
Anything that points to her aunt's on with airline receipts.
Oh, it works. Cool.
Find anything, someone grabbed him.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, there's plenty of regular soda. I'm just out of diet soda. It's over there.
Kidnappers aren't generally big.
You want me to get it?
He packed up.
Here's my cup. Because you promised his
I will
sister.
hand you the
Is
bottle.
there another reason why you're so amped up about this?
I keep my word.
Well, if grail of PI work. I dropped a lot of ash, rolling papers,
Here, hold the pothead.
modern tickets, contents, entry forms, optimistic sucker.
Stupid.
But useful stupid.
Hi, this message is for Antoine Greer. Congratulations, you're a winner. Give us a call back within 24 hours at this number, or your Xbox One prize will be forfeited. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Not bad. Often is that your work thing work?
Oh yeah, those are the Culturos mythic pants. I use those on my Warlock for transmog.
Long shot there, Antoine. Didn't I just kick your ass yesterday? So that was you.
I wish this surface skimmer lasted longer.
Isn't the sun?
Yeah, I really liked that headpiece when I first got it in a heroic, so I designed mine to that.
Can you guys hear me?
Cthulhu-esque healing thing.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Alright, cool.
Hello.
I literally
Okay, I
just
guess.
reinstalled WoW, so I'm still setting things up. This is fun. Like,
Also, you missed the downtime.
You need some time.
Like how to turn off in-game overlay, because that's really fucking annoying.
How do
We're
what?
not in any hurry, so if you want to take a
No,
sec.
I'm alright. I should be fine. I'm doing a 5-man. I asked if you
So
wanted
now
to play
that you guys
WoW,
are
and you
all
said
here,
no. Like,
I'm just gonna be
I'll ditch this
running
group. I
away
don't know who these
from
people are. I
Necrotic.
will
That's
ditch
gonna
this
be
group
the
if you
only
wanna play.
change.
Like, I need to do WoW
Is
quests.
if you see me running away or shouting
we
that
play
I'm
WoW
dropping
together?
stacks, just make sure that they don't follow me at full speed. Because
So
I'm
you're
a Death
upset I'm
Knight
not
and
playing
I'm
WoW
very
with you,
slow,
and then
and
I
it
offered to play
sucks.
WoW with you, and your answer is maybe.
I do have my Death and
Oh,
Decay
well, go ahead.
slow, so I can do that.
Oh,
I'm
you
a
at
can-
frost mage.
Oh, you can hear this.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
then
with the
just turn this
Frost Mage,
down.
basically, we're taken care of, so I appreciate that. But
Should I
then we
use,
also
like,
have
my
2 Shamans for
still, like,
stuns
both
and
that?
slow. Yeah, we're pretty much good to go on the
Okay.
slows in crowd
There, is that
control.
better?
Is it good to go?
It was bold
Totem's
of the
not in here.
Horde to attack Thrustball.
Sorry.
Oh, I meant good to go on, like, Necrotic. So, I'm gonna probably be more conservative since we are kind of progressing, and probably drop them at 15. I'll start running away at 15. Especially if there are witches in the mix, they do a lot of damage. Or captains. Captains also do a lot of damage. There's also, what is that mob that that casts the spellbind? It's just the regular human lady witch, not the ugly ass witch, and she casts spellbind, and that's really bad because they target the healer.
You're talking about Wakecrest?
Yep.
Yeah, but we got shamans for purge. I think we'll be.
Oh, we're
got-
fine. We're like really good. So
Okay.
Hang on,
I'm
hang
just-
on.
Hanging on.
can't hang on much longer. What's up?
Well, the sound is blasting me. That helped.
Oh, dude, gotta
Um,
fix that.
And
The
you just
feels
said
of a
you have
fresh
shamans
install.
for purge, and I'm like, well, let me make sure I have that purge on my bar.
I have spell steal.
Yeah, we have Purge and Spell Steal, so we pretty much, and Mass Dispel and Dispel
Yep.
Magic. There are 4 people that can take spells off, so the captains should never have their buff. And there's a Stacking Witch buff. It looks like the Blightborn Infusion icon for the Azurite trait, and that one is also
Whoa.
something that can, you just trigger the RP, that can make the big witches do a lot more damage, and you can take them off 1 stack at a time.
Alright, and I've got Earthbind Totem if you guys want me to drop it to help you drop stacks.
I'll just be announcing Necrotic Runaways for ease of purposes. It's not really that big of a deal, though.
Alright.
I'll be going in and out of LOS a lot more since it's Whitecrest Manor, though, so As long as you're keeping up with me11s, you're good to go.
By the way, just one quick question. So, when I need to dispel something, is there an easy way? I'm thinking you might have told me this. Is there a way to find that mob in like a sea of them, other than randomly clicking?
So I use KUI nameplates. I go into the interface options and I click stacking nameplates so I see everyone's nameplate separated. And with KUI nameplates, it puts the debuff in a big bright icon underneath their health bar in the world.
I never started it, by the way.
Yeah, so
I know we're killing shit for fun. We're bored.
Oh yeah,
We're bored.
it's fine.
So if you have that, and you have the stacking nameplates instead of overlapping nameplates, you should be able to see their buff. Click on them in the real world, their nameplate, and push the button that you need to push.
Right, you said it was KUI?
Yeah, KUI nameplates, if you're using classic interface, a lot of people have like LVUI and stuff going on. I don't use that. But
I use tidy plates.
Tidy plates is amazing. Oh my god, for tanking, when you just look at the color and see if they're aggroed on you or not. When there's
so
like 6
KUI
targets.
nameplates does the same thing. If I have a green bar, then I have aggro. If it's a purple bar, then another tank has aggro. And if it's a red bar, then I don't have aggro.
Okay,
so
that's
it's
even
like
better.
super
So
easy.
what's the name of that? Because
So
mine is just red or
I'm
blue.
immune to people pulling the fixate move where they're like, "Oh, it was on me." I'm like, bar. That means it was fixating.
What's the name of that? Hang on, let me load up my Twitch.
The KUI nameplates, and I have it
Can
partially.
KUI show a cast bar on the?
What do
That's
you mean?
why I use tidy plate.
Do you mind if I relog and get that? Because that sounds amazing.
Bar, and I have it very slightly customized just to make it look nice for me. I have the spacing between nameplates at a higher distance so I can see the debuffs more easily. So you can just get into the customization, but the default's fine, and it'll show you what you need to see.
All right, I'm relogging for that add-on because that sounds amazing.
I mean, when I stumbled across it, I was like, why did I ever use anything else? I think there are a lot of other solutions out there, but that's just the one I use.
Yeah, I might as well get that too since we're holding up for a bit.
No, I mean, I've always liked I can tell if I have aggro or not, but I didn't like how I couldn't tell if the other tank had aggro in a raid. Like,
yeah.
I remember I once wiped us on the first boss because of what do you call it, mythic champions, because the other tank taunted it just to drop my stacks, and I thought I lost aggro, so I instantly taunted back, and by the time his taunt came back up, he was busy, and then my stacks went too high and I died.
Yeah,
but if I saw the purple versus the whatever you said the other color is, I'd know it's another tank.
Anything that uses a taunt ability. So even if you use an Earth Elemental, I know it's the Earth Elemental that has aggro, and I don't have to worry about it. So I won't take aggro off of an Earth Elemental.
Yeah, that's got to be
unless I think it's going down too fast and it has to do some more. And I can take the DPS so it can do more DPS. It just depends. But like anything that can take aggro forcefully, it'll show up as purple.